I'm not sure what it is yet. In here, it could be anything. Oh my gosh. That's a monster. That's a beautiful fish. I'm John Grosvenor, and we're fishing here in northwest Iowa in the Okoboji, or the Iowa Great Lakes area, and we're just catching everything. You never know what you're going to have on the end of your line when you're out here jigging away in the Iowa Great Lakes area. It's just a blast. Join us on this week's show.
What do we got around?
Here, let me help you. Oh, baby. It's a bass. Largemouth. You know, these things are fun to catch. I mean, if we could catch these all day, every day, how much fun would that fight be? But I mean, in reality, that's maybe a 14. Not a monster, but golly, it gets that heart going. It really does, doesn't it? Let's get him back in there. There he goes. Let's see what Calvin's got over here.
What a great, beautiful fish. Gotta love these great big Okoboji gills. Nothing like them. They're back.
Seems like purple's the color out here, so it's time for me to switch. Everybody's getting them but me. Get into my son's plastics case here. Right there. That baby will work, I bet. See if I can join in the fun. Another run at it. There he goes. Ooh, it's in the deucer. Feels like a good fish. Got the drag set real loose. Using light line here. Now he's at the hole. Nice yellow bass. All right. Now these little guys, these are yellow bass, and they are an invasive species, but they taste really, really good. They look like a white bass, except they're bright yellow, and they're a member of the temperate bass family. So you've got stripers, which are the great big ones. They're brackish, live in salt water. These are the smallest of the temperate bass, and then you've got wipers, which is hybrid between a white bass and a striper, and then you've got the white bass. Now our state record white bass is around 5 pounds, but these guys, Master Angler Award for a yellow bass is only 10 inches. So you know this one here is probably about 10 and a half. Beautiful fish, and they eat nice. I mean, we just love them around here. Now white bass are real gamey and fishy tasting. Even though the meat's nice, white, and flaky on a white bass, these guys taste great as compared to a white bass. So there are no limits because they're an invasive species. You can keep hundreds of these if you want, and people do. They're so good eating. Make great fish tacos. We love them. Just a quick drive-by. I don't know. Oh, nice little crappie. We've got crappies around here. Now this one would eat, but I don't know, he's probably 10 and a half. Not a bad little crappie, but there are a lot bigger ones in here.
Oh yeah, this is a real nice fish. Don't know what she is yet, but oh, just a great big yellow. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just what a great big beautiful yellow bass right there. Him unhooked and might keep her for the day.
Let's get this out of the hole. Oh, he's a fighter. Oh. There you go. Oh, baby. There's a 14-inch crappie. Look at that. Sam just caught that baby. That is a beautiful Okoboji black crappie right there. We don't see a lot of these, but boy, when you find them, you can get multiple 14, sometimes up to a 15, 16-incher. What do you think of that?
It's a nice fish. Been waiting for them all day.
I know. You look hard for them and finally maybe stumble onto them, but we were out here. It was pretty slow first hour this morning, struggling to find fish. Then we finally found some yellows, and we were looking for the big crappies all along, and maybe we found them. Fantastic fish.
Don't know how big she is quite yet, but always safe. Good to take the transducer out. Just feels like another yellow.
Oh, look at this one.
This one's huge. Look at that.
There's an 11. Look at that guy. A couple of great fillets there.
Yeah, beautiful looking fish. Love catching them.
And they fight too. They fight like for a little panfish.
You would think you have a walleye on. Walleye, pike, whatever.
They got the head shakes, they run. Just a ton of fun. So anytime you go to grab these things, you don't want to grab them lightly, because if you give them any room at all, they're going to wiggle and they're going to cut the heck out of your hand. It's a serrated gill plate right here, and it is so very sharp. I can't describe. And then there's a secondary gill plate under my thumb with a point on it that's very, very sharp. And then also they've got a spiked dorsal, and then back here, this one. And then on the anal fin, they've got 3 very, very thick, almost like bullheads. Very, very thick spikes. And then each one of the pecks, the pectoral fins, have a really sharp spike on them as well. So these fish are super hard to handle. They can be hard to cut up sometimes too. They dull a knife pretty easily because their skin is hard and the bones are thicker than, say, a bluegill or a perch. But once you get into them and get that meat off, they are very, very good eating. I don't think he's that big. Whew. I got a walleye too.
Sam's got a big walleye on him.
Big, but it's a walleye.
Oh yeah, it's a good keeper. Look at that. Another great fish.
All right, let's see. Oh,
Sam's got you.
oh no!
Sam's got you.
All right, let's put that one back. Good work, bud.
Thank you. Great fish. Oh yeah,
there you
that's
go.
a big crappie. Oh yeah, there we go.
14 and a half.
I don't know if she'll quite make 14. I bet you it's a 13 and a half though all day. Nice solid fish. Let's get her back in the water so she can grow even bigger.
Beautiful
Let's get
fish.
her back in the water.
Yep. Excellent.
There she goes.
Nice work, bud. No, I got a deucer. Oh, there we go. There is a beautiful Okoboji area crappie. Now, we don't see too many beautiful days like this in mid to late January here in northwest Iowa, but when you're fishing in one of the most underrated areas, underrated fisheries in the upper Midwest, you just never know what you're going to get. We've had an incredible day. I think we've been out here for maybe 2 to 3 hours, and we've caught crappies up to 14 inches, walleyes up to 18, 19 inches, bluegills. I think we've had a couple of 10-inch bluegills, all right here in the Okoboji, Iowa area. And I just can't say enough about the way the fishing is here. We've had a wonderful day. We're glad to have been with you. And I want you to stay tuned because we've got more Midwest outdoors coming right up.